Wow, I'm sorry.
No, it's
Sorry
okay.
you have to go through that.
It's okay. It's okay. I wasn't thinking about labor.
Okay.
That's just the funniest thing.
Really? So you weren't like, when is this baby just going to come
I
out?
wasn't
and I'll
thinking
be
like
by
that.
myself?
I wasn't thinking like that.
Wow,
All my
that's
mind,
amazing.
all what I was focusing on was how everything happens, how my life is going to
Change.
Yeah.
Welcome back to my channel. Today on Birth Stories episode 2, I have another amazing guest speaker with me. But before I introduce her, if you're new to my channel, my name is Victoria. I'm a midwife, childbirth educator, birth coach, and also a doula. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And I would love to know in the comment section where you're watching from. Welcome, let's get started. My goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers, so I would appreciate if you haven't subscribed that you do, and that you share my videos, because sharing is caring. And also, if you have subscribed, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Now let's get back to the video. What's your name?
My name is Adeyeye.
Oluwabukumi Adeyeye. That's such a pretty name.
Thank you.
That's such a pretty name. And what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur and a business lady.
She's an entrepreneur and she's into business. Okay, so I know you're a mother of one. How was pregnancy for you?
Pregnancy, it's a thing of joy. So, and it's something every woman we always want to have experience.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So for you, when you were pregnant, what was like the highlight of your pregnancy that you would always remember that, oh, this happened to me during pregnancy? Did you vomit?
No.
No? Wow.
I don't think I have any symptoms.
Really? Were you tired? Did you feel weak?
I don't feel weak. I'm okay.
You just felt strong, you had lots of energy?
Yes, until when it got to around 7 months old.
Wow.
I started feeling weak, then my legs started seizing, and
wow.
I started vomiting. Wow. But that is when I take one kind of malaria drugs like that.
Okay.
The smell of the hospital.
Oh, just the hospital smell. So you had heightened smell in pregnancy, yes. Which is very common
then,
in pregnancy.
During that time, I think I prefer eating like 2 kind of meal.
Okay, just 2.
Then that was when I started feeling sleeping. That's dizzy. Yes, then I feel dizzy. Around that time. So I think during that time I was told they have to check my PCV.
Okay.
And
Which is your blood?
Yes, and I think it's very low.
Oh, so did you have to supplement? Did they give you like drugs to supplement for your blood?
Yes, but mom didn't allow me to get that.
Okay.
I don't know.
So then you did like...
Because she have to give me some kind of leave.
Okay, so you used the herbs and food.
Yes. Then with milk, after squeezing, then with milk, then I drank, and till the time of delivery.
Wow. Wow. So for you, pregnancy was okay. It wasn't too... There was nothing really big about it. It was just when you hit the 7 month that you started to feel more tired, and then they checked your blood and they were like, oh, you need more iron. But then your mom had you take vegetables with milk, which is a very common thing here in Nigeria. That you squeeze vegetable. Do you remember the name of the vegetable?
I've forgotten the name.
Is it ugu?
It's not ugu.
It's not ugu.
It's very bitter.
And it's not bitter leaf.
It's not bitter leaf.
Wow.
But I think if I see the leaf, I can remember the leaf very well. But I don't know the name.
Do you feel like it worked for you?
Yeah, it's really worked.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, so let us know in the comment section if you are in Nigeria or whatever country you're watching from, if you know of leaves that people use in conjunction with milk, right? For blood, and it helps build blood in pregnancy. Let us know down in the comment section. Thank you. Okay, now let's talk about labor. Have you like researched or heard things about labor that when you actually went through labor for you, it was like, wow, this is true or this is not true? How was labor for you?
I've seen people going into labor, and I know that is a normal experience, common thing, common symptoms that almost everybody have.
Have you been in another person's birth before yours?
They were in labor, but I've not really entered. But the only one I can really remember later, I was still very young then.
Okay.
And that was when my mom was about to give birth to our second and last one.
Really?
Because it happens at home.
Wow, so mom had a home birth?
Yes, I was very young then.
Wow, so you remember it? Wow.
So that is the only one I can remember.
Were you afraid?
I don't think I'm afraid.
We're just like, oh, this is new. I hope she's okay.
Yeah, but I just pity her just a little, but I don't think I'm afraid.
Okay. So
I don't think so.
That's amazing, because I feel like because you've experienced someone, I mean, she didn't birth in front of you, but you've seen her being in, you understood that she's trying to have her.
She doesn't really show it, because it's a very long time. Maybe 20-something years ago that I'm trying to remember.
But you were like 8, 9 maybe?
Yeah, I guess maybe 8, 9, I guess.
Was your first, okay. So for you then, when you were pregnant, when you think about labor, you weren't like...
I wasn't thinking about labor.
Okay.
That's just the funniest thing.
Really? So you weren't like, when is this baby just going to come out?
I wasn't thinking like that. I wasn't thinking like that.
Wow,
all my mind,
amazing.
all what I was focusing on was how everything happens, how my life is going to change, the outcome, so many kind of things, so many challenges I was thinking I'm going to face during that time, and my next step in life.
Yeah, wow. So labor and delivery was like nothing compared to like what you think was
the deal has been done, so what else? What will I do again? Nothing.
You just go through it. Wow, that's amazing. It's amazing to just like...
Then I was still thinking like, I hope one day they won't kill me. I hope one day they won't send me off, like, go to your husband's house, like the way dad always says, you have to go to your husband's house, this and that. So I'm so confused.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
So you have to go through that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
At least I think right now I understand that it makes me more strong.
Absolutely. And guys, you have to watch the second episode of this, because this is actually a teen pregnancy. So it happened when she was a teen, and when she was a teenager.
That was around 18 years old.
Yeah, she was around 18 years old when it happened. But make sure you watch the next episode of this video. What do you wish you knew before childbirth?
The funniest thing is that I've never think of giving birth or at that tender age. I've never, so I don't think I have anything to think of then.
So it was just like this was a sudden thing that happened?
Yes, it's a sudden for me. It's a shock for me, because I can't even believe finding myself in that kind of situation.
Absolutely. What advice do you have for women that are pregnant right now and maybe they're afraid of childbirth or they're afraid of labor? What advice would you have for them?
Just tell them it's a thing of joy and it's a natural thing to go through and it's a big experience. They shouldn't be afraid.
Wow.
But they should be strong.
Wow.
And be happy that they pass through it.
Wow. Aww.
Because I think that is one of the things that connects mother to the child.
Wow. I like to say that childbirth is not just the birth of a baby. It's the birth of a mother and a father.
It is. But the reason why I can't answer that question straight the way you want it is because I've not married. So I don't know how it is, you being with your husband and everything is like that. So I don't know. Even though I can only say a little thing about it for those men that understand what it means for a woman to carry a pregnancy. I think it's a thing of joy for them, and it's a very good thing. It's a kind of bond that tied all of them together as one family. Love bond. A love bond. Because when a man realizes what a woman is carrying and the kind of love they needed at that moment and the kind of cares or everything they needed at that moment, I think the man himself will love the child, will love the mother more, and he will always want to care for them more. He will never want to misbehave. That's just what I believe. Because with the latest experience I have, even though I'm not married, but he stayed with me, and
your partner stayed
my
with
partner
you.
stayed with me, and during the childbirth, he was there.
Oh, did you feel supported?
Yes, even happy I have him around, even without telling him that I'm going to deliver that very day. So I'm so happy. It's a thing of joy.
So you recommend that husbands should try to be there during the childbirth?
Yes, but not all of them understand this.
And that's why we're trying to change the narrative about childbirth, that husbands go through antenatal classes or childbirth classes. Because then you learn, both of you.
Exactly, because they do follow me to antenatal once in a while, even though it will be scary sometimes, like, I don't want that. But you still follow me down, ask from me, how are you feeling? How is it? And sometimes tell me, I'm very sorry, I put you in this kind of condition. I think even though he has not experienced such a thing, but at least for that's been his first experience too, he really makes use of it very well.
He did good.
Yes, he did good, and that is one of the reasons why sometimes I forgive him. Because that is the best time I needed him most, and he's always there for me.
So tips for you partners, husbands, that be there for your wife when they're pregnant. They need you. Like, you guys made this together and you are needed. Yes, you're needed, right? And there is something that bounds you together, the love, when you go through this experience together.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for sharing that
You're
with
welcome.
us. Thank you. Okay, this brings me to the end of the first episode of My Birth Story. Make sure you watch the second episode where she'll be sharing her experience about teenage pregnancy. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you do not miss any of my videos. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Thank you for sharing your story.
Welcome.
Okay, see you guys on the next episode. God bless, and remember that you are fearfully and wonderfully made.